Most assuredly is not. Are you experiencing dehydration, nausea, and shame? Yes. Now, from the business card tucked into my...
Man, you already know I'm lost, bruh. You know how to come get it. Sorry if y'all hear something in the background. But, man, you know how to come get it. Alright, bro, that's a horrible return. Give me that.
You kissed me and then vomited on and off for 40 minutes.
I'm tripping.
Following which you passed out on your bathroom floor. I then folded a towel under your head as a pillow. Set your oven clock to the correct time because it was driving me crazy. And I left.
Alright, come on, Kyrie.
Well, let me know where we go from here.
Let me see, son. Is this thing? Bruh.
And restore it to the last point because it works. Terrific. Thanks. They were out of mental. Get off my back.
Oh, let me see if I can do it.
Not easy living with a temperamental little primate.
Leave me alone, Tuesday. That was the boss, to be honest. I know they're not just making fall, y'all. I'm so dead.
A brush fire pitches up to a metro area subdivision with pipes that fire crews put up to save those homes.
I'm dead. I made him fall. Put that behind the back, stunned him. I'm so dead. I thought you would have had that rebound.
You're always ready to lend a hand.
No. Get out of here. Where's Kyrie? I'm gonna need you, my man. I want you to take some more angles, you feel me?
Let's keep the comment they talked about. Can't think of a better leadoff combo than the Rockies. I can't think of a better 3-4 combo in baseball than the Rockies. Four of them all have a chance to score over 100 runs. DJ at first is 98 runs scored. Charlie's over 100. In the National
Water.
Nolan is at 107.
Man, I'm not feeling.
Argo's going up the rear at 82 runs as this year. Off the next 2 weeks. Didn't do that before.
Thank you.
1-2. Yeah, this is playable and foul ground for Myers.
Oh my God.
2 gone, and that'll bring up Cargo. Thank you.
I'm so dead. I just gotta practice my shot.
Actually, a difficult physical task. It's truly a difficult psychological task. Not to psych yourself out to overcompensating or you are talking yourself out.
I don't know for a fact I'm losing though, but I'm so dead.
Without bouncing it? I'm telling you, I think it's legitimately a big deal. I will take the compliment. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone for joining us this hour. Happy
Oh, I did not mean to skip that.
There's a couple of different ways to take a snapshot of where we are right now.
But yeah, man.
In terms of the news at large.
No, I mean, you know how to, I had to get it.
In terms of our country and the world right now, there are a few very fraught things going on. This week after North Korea launched its new...
2K, if you don't leave me alone with your little tits, give me that. I don't need no tits. I'm not in park yet. I said I'm doing 2K use.
Now, whenever North Korea gets up on its hind legs and tests dangerous weapons, but
Water.
Right now,
I'm so dead.
Capable bombers. This is also a sign that the only real leverage we are exerting over North
Thank
Korea
you.
as they get closer and closer to proving
You ready for the alley?
on another country. our best national leverage
He would do it like that.
stop them from doing that is basically just flat out using a show of force to show them visually to
Oh, come on, man.
threaten them to launch a nuclear attack against them.
But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out these dribble moves, you feel me? I was watching Noah Michon.
Also in Syria,
2K, leave me alone.
a continuous incident sort of half ceasefire that was negotiated by us and Russia. Russia so far is not letting humanitarian aid reach the crucial city of Aleppo.
2K, if you do not leave me alone.
Today that the whole deal, the whole ceasefire might be off unless Russia acts to let those medical supplies and those food trucks go through
Water.
Aleppo. Those trucks, all of that
I'm
aid
dead.
has been basically idling for days now, waiting to get in, and everything hangs in the balance as to whether or not they're going to be allowed.
Oh, man.
For a little perspective on what this means in the global scheme of things, here's some small numbers that mean a lot. The U.S. military has 10 aircraft carriers right now. So we have 10 aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
Russia has one. Russia has one. It's 26 years old. It's known mostly for breaking down and spilling fuel and catching fire.
Yeah.
It has never been in a combat deployment. Russia right now is sending that aircraft carrier to Syria for its first ever combat deployment and for what are supposed to be coordinated military maneuvers with the U.S. military in Syria. And Russia working this war together.
Yeah, that's going on
and
down.
tenuous and dysfunctional things possible. Now they're sending their weapons. Oh my God, what could possibly go wrong?
What was that sound, bro?
That's one little sliver, right? But that's one way of looking at where we are in the world right
They got some better songs this year.
in the news. The U.S. General Assembly is underway in New York. One of the things we'll see next week.
Leave me alone, 2K.
Former Secretary of State, she'll be having one-on-one meetings with lots of foreign heads of state next week because they'll be here in New York for the UN General Assembly. My best guess
Good
is
D.
Donald Trump will have some of those one-on-one meetings too. Because a lot of countries like to hedge their bets on who the next president of the United States will be, particularly when the election looks like it might be close. And that brings us sort of to another snapshot of where we are right now. The election does look close right now. Closer. The New York Times electoral projection used to be up in the 90% range for Hillary Clinton. Not that she'd win with 90% of the vote, but there was a 90% chance that she would win. Now that is down below 75%. There's 74-22. 538.com.
For some reason, it actually is better than the first day. That's broke. I'll jump with the wrong person, man. Padros, let me see what you got, my man.
The election isn't being held today, but it is approaching. Less than 2 months from election day.
See, I was about to hit him with that nasty behind the bag going. There you go.
And the polls are getting closer. And so that's another snapshot of where we are right now. But what I want to start with tonight is an even closer snapshot. It tells you how things are going right now and I think where they're headed.
Told you, my rebound.
And it may change your view on how close this election is. And, you know, it's a high-stakes world. This is a high-stakes time for our country.
Light.
It is scary to a lot of people who are scared by the prospect of a Trump presidency, that things in the campaign are so close right now. But just take this closer look, this closer, specific snapshot of how these guys are controlling themselves right now, how they are behaving in the campaign, because I do think it matters. We're going to be talking later this hour about the catastrophic birther thing that Donald Trump did today in Washington, this spectacle where he tried to make the media broadcast a promotional tour from his new hotel, and the backdrop collapsed, and all those reporters were yelling out questions because they know that there's a press conference, and then they didn't take any questions.
Leave me alone, TK.
Their footage from the hotel because of this fight with the Trump candidate.
And see, he still didn't even miss. I'm so bad.
It had gone well. Was to tell two blatant, easily fact-checked lies about Donald Trump's history of birtherism. And now
busted his face.
Birther issue is back in the center of his campaign. It was a terrible move by Donald Trump today. It was a stunningly, poorly played instance of very bad politics. I think it was a major
both of y'all just got mouth.
Congressional Black Caucus, she'll be here with us just a few minutes to talk about what happened there. There's been a lot of attention to that today. But just go one level below that. One level a little deeper and a little lower down the campaign. I want to take this one other snapshot of how the Trump side is behaving, how they are trying
green
to...
light.
And that's
Had
where
China, you feel me?
geographic place. Downtown Washington, D.C. There's a place you've definitely heard of.
Can't wait to hit this park, boy. Give me that.
Called the National Press Club.
Leave me alone,
So
2K.
there you see it's very close to the White House. Over the right there, that's Ford Theater. That's where Lincoln was shot. Right in downtown D.C. Incidentally,
Green lights all over. Can't stop me, man. Come on, let's turn up. I tried to hit that 40 subs today, y'all. I know you can do it. Yep. I know you can do it.
A very convenient location. Lots of foot traffic right in the middle of everything in D.C.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
Last Friday, National Press Club was doing a press conference.
No dirt. I swear. I was going to say, if he would have made that, boy.
They were pretty much guaranteed a lot of reporters showing.
Not another one.
And in fact,
Oh, I was about to say.
planned there for last Friday. It was provocative enough. But apparently it got to be a
Drop
little too
that
much for the National Press Club to
phone.
handle.
Oh, he broke.
And so the organizers announced after rebuilding the thing there.
Leave me alone, 2K. Oh, I guess that was the reason. I don't care.
Canceled it at the last minute, but then
Jimmy Butler, let me see what you got, my man. You haven't got the ball at all.
that was kind of hard to pin down. Ultimately, the organizer said, National Press Club, no, it's not. The whole thing.
How you gonna pick up the ball, you letters? Get that rebound.
National Press Club, it would be somewhere else in the neighborhood.
Ah.
Where? Not standard for a press conference, right? Reporters who still wanted to go, get this, were instructed to go stand outside the entrance to this restaurant and look for a man wearing a brown tie with a dark green.
Come on, man. Let's turn it up.
They were able to find that man. That man would tell the reporters one by one, in person, not online, not in
Give me
writing.
that.
He would tell them one by one, in
There you
person,
go.
where they could go to find this now secret press conference. It turned out to be a windowless basement conference room of a hotel nearby the National Press Club. And in that windowless basement conference room, we finally got to hear from the leading lowlights of the white supremacist movement in the United States.
Oh, I'm so glad they stopped that. I was about to shoot down accident.
Explaining that despite their new high profile in this country, thanks to this year's presidential contest, they
Weathers.
still feel that
Going,
they're
going.
misunderstood. And in particular, they want to be clear. No matter what you've heard about them, no matter what
Come on, Jimmy.
you want to call them, no matter what umbrella term you might want to apply to their movement, they want, especially now that they're getting all this attention, they want you to set the record straight. They want you to know that they are racist. They want you to not downplay the race part. It was amazing. They got to explain.
I don't use the shot stick, 2K. That's broke. Or not. Huh? Uh-huh. Mm-mm. Yeah, not on KD. Not on KD. Okay, good screen, good screen. Alright, seen it. He broke. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Who's this?